Especially since you know that they're probably not going to...
back.
Oh, nice one. All the way back around. Baby Knight with a couple of raises here. Can maybe try and turn this around, but looks like he will be the first blood with the creeps helping out, despite the Fairy Fire. Oh, don't get the sound, because the creeps get the last hit, but... was what it was.
He still had a lot of souls, to be fair. But yeah. It's still, I mean, if you look at last hit, it's...
Bot lane again, this time around. Oh god, Banks is actually the one falling first. Almost want to fly, dies second here, thanks to the Purifying Flames. I think they were expecting...
Haste. He wants to go top. Might find this Rubik here. Yoku's the main prize, but this might be enough.
One raise,
they can go for more.
Everyone raise. Oh, the bash comes through, and the Chronosphere coming just online for hestejoe off of that last kill. Oh man. Bash Lord hestejoe. Told you, man. I told you, he's good on this hero. He knows when to bash.
He is. And in the meantime, they gave Noya the mid lane. Razor's bottom lane is getting caught out a little bit, but it's dealing so much damage as well.
Oh, the ball's alive! And yeah, now with the Solve coming through. Always on the fly actually tanks a lot of that damage from the plasma field. Rubik making his presence known and lifts him into range of Afterlife. Actually has to be the nuke to finish him off.
The Fate's Edict from...
some sense, but it's still not exactly the most safe way to play.
It's sort of fine. Razor, even though mid lane, they find the RP out onto Baby Knight. Is there a duel? There is a duel underneath the tower as well. That's some easy damage for the Legion Commander.
Yep. The Wisp gets it.
Or he can flash farm. It's not as great as it used to be because the neutral creeps are obviously tankier than they were before, especially against magic damage, which his plasma field is. But generally speaking, it's not that bad. I think the only issue is though that they have another carry in Baby Knight, and he will be looking to ult mid lane. Yeah, he's probably gonna get the kill.
Yeah, now he has a haste again. Yeah, well, of course he is.
But yeah, with Baby Knight and even with a 4th position Batrider, how much farm is there gonna be in this jungle?
Couple of extra raises and right clicks just to keep him crazy. But yeah, maybe he's just gonna be the mech builder.
The double RP
and
the double skill.
No, it's a Chronosphere though. Well, also it's his own heroes. A couple of TPs come back. Afterlife with a TP in. No duel actually can turn in time. I believe looks at thanks to the napalm.
Oh, there's the duel though.
Yeah, there it is now. And do they have enough damage? They do, and barely. Undershot coming through. So yeah, 3 for nothing.
That double turn around or repeat them and then skewer them into the tower.
Also, the courier died during all of that somehow.
Was it the... Oh yeah, it's even the Radiant Courier.
There was the Quilla on it. Now, okay, bit of a relocate down bottom. Duel comes out already, and that's a bad Razor. Maybe not though. There's the false promise. Not at least prevent the dual damage.
He's dead, but yeah. Oh, he might actually...
Even
the Hadouken.
That was close.
Oh, the SF
Baby Knight! Ah, nice skewer here to cancel the raise. And now the RP, back off cooldown to cancel TP. Nothing's working for Imperial right now.
SF, he missed the timing on his ultimate. Man. I think he ulted just before they relocated back. I didn't quite catch it, but it must...
Definitely not with hestejoe just alone. Also, probably not with Rise, even though he has 3 points up into the Purifying Flames. And again, that spell is so freaking OP, I wouldn't be too surprised either.
Razor falls yet again, bottom lane with the duel.
Well,
that is 30 damage for Afterlife.
I get Undershock. Noya actually just walks right on top of him, but there's a relocate.
They relocate
all of that. But maybe not Noya. I see it coming. Couple of raises here, and now there's a good Chronosphere. Io should end up falling, and so should the Legion Commander. Counter Chronosphere. Not really doing too much, frankly, but hey, it's always great if Rubik steals an ultimate.
He will be
space to put some pressure up top.
It certainly doesn't help Imperial that they don't really have good control over their own jungle. Look at the aggressive ward coming out from Friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh god, RP in the middle lane, relocate through. False Promise comes out, Baby Knight drops his ultimate, or tries at the very least, gets lifted up in the meantime, but there's a lasso here onto lifesteal, dragging him back in the tower range. Ace taking out all the damage. 1-4 trade so far, as Wisp died through all of that.
He's...
What's I think he tried to deliver something to... Yeah, he delivered part of the Echo Saber to Yoku, or tried to the very least. He now pops out of the creep, securing the duel win for Afterlife. The fight's not quite over yet, as Noyance caught out with the slow. Nice little purge there coming in from Rise, but it's ultimately not going to be enough for another lift. And the nuke down from Undershock. And now another blink forward as Rise sticks around for too long. That's going to be a fourth casualty here. 4-for-1 trade. Friends, they're on a roll.
Yeah, with the smoke here. Alright. There is a Chronosphere on the Void.
Vision has expired, so they don't necessarily know what they're getting themselves into, but they still find the ace again and again and again. He's sitting on Aquila and nothing. Whereas Afterlife sitting on 54 dual damage right now.
Flamebear pushes him back.
Some extra mobility, but
oh,
puts down the
blink
blink to just try and dodge some of that damage over time, and there it is. Just forget about the RP and the duel.
Alright. I guess for a dual win, that's kind of nice.
Just worried that Imperial were already on the way to try and help out, but at the same time, actually they're down bottom. Or at least the aces, it just dies again. This is not pretty anymore.
It's really not.
Oh, 7 and 3.
Going right now, what does it really tell Imperial? And I think Void going out like this is the biggest risk they've had so far. And oh, actually they can relocate onto the SF here.
The shock here, they do not see the Badge Rider here, but it doesn't matter. Gonna burst down, Badge Rider, not even showing himself, flies all the way across up top.
They might go for the Undershock.
Oh, Chronosphere actually, okay, and 3 heroes, one of them will be relocated out again, so it's only gonna be the Magnus, so they'll skew away the ends of the earth, but 2 bashes in a row. They should find this kill, by all rights, there it is. Making this 1-for-1, which technically is in favor of Imperial.
600 gold for Razor. 600 gold for
a bit of friends overstepping the bounds, but it's only Yoku here all the way ahead.
Wow.
A lot of damage actually. Now there's the last though. Will not actually be purged off. To relocate out, not in time actually. They do get the kill and they will get a secondary one at the very least, even if they don't catch anyone else. Always want to fly in the front. And he will be dragged back here. Actually...
Oh, the Wisp, is he actually gonna get away?
It's too far.
Get away.
He has had haste from still bottled and apparently was too far away as Imperial was pushing up a little bit too much, but yeah, they got the Rubik instead.
The Diffusal Blade on hestejoe did quite a lot.
Yep.
Oh, bottom lane ace. No, not like this.
Not again. No, the duel comes through. There's the false promise though. They did lay that in the RP. Using quite a lot on this.
They have Chronosphere again.
Ace will pop here. I'm not sure if you want to drop the Chrono now. You're gonna need Baby Knight there for extra damage if they really want to try and make this work, but even then, both Undershock and Afterlife. Hurricane Pike, you can't do it if he's ranged, so you only get like half the distance.
They're gonna run into this entire Friends team. And Friends has the vision.
They find the Magnus. This could be big here if they can get the follow-up, but nice little lift. And now the duel in the midst of that, plus the RP. Chronosphere not gonna do too much here, but at the very least, it false promise. We'll make sure that it gets off in the first place. hestejoe still doing a lot and even surviving throughout all of that. Yoku burning in the midst of all of that. Infested always want to fly now, but oh well, he's just gonna pop right out as he gets broken down. Yoku on the run. With Baby Knight with a double kill, looking to perhaps turn it into a triple as Undershock is the last man standing here for Friends, trying to walk away. But no joy. There's Thimbles. Thanks, Baby Knight. What happened there?
If he had a 4-step there, he could have 4-stepped himself back for a 2 or 3 man RP because there were, aside from the SF, I believe the Razor.
That is Blink Lasso onto the Rubik after that smoke here. One will be pushed off this time around. Not enough. Oh, got the relocate to the forward actually. No Fear still in a bit of trouble. Baby Knight up on the high ground. hestejoe also pushing very aggressively. No one's died just yet. He's just waiting for a good opportunity for the Chrono. Afterlife now comes in with the duel and taking that out. Once again, the false promise makes sure that they will survive a little bit longer. Chronosphere comes through. Well, Razor at the very least is still taking stealing damage. Full turnaround false promise here from the Rubik. hestejoe, someone gets a TP out. And always want to fly, also somehow still alive. This does end up being a 1-for-1 trade.
They were just hesitant in order to commit onto Rubik when they, maybe we get RP from behind or something like that, so...
That does make sense as well, but... Of course, hindsight's 2020, so...
Yeah, true.
That's ace again. Alright, this time no duel. But Abyssal instead. Yoku just shows that one off.
It's fascinating how a core Razor that can be killed so easily.
Yoku, he does hit hard, but But crazy hard. hestejoe, well, he just sees an open wound. There's a lasso actually bringing him back all the way with
Double
two
force
4-stars all the way to the tier 4s. Yoku, and that's a chronosphere in the back, making sure that this team cannot actually help him. So that's phase number 1. Can they convert? Ace now walking back into the fight, stings a lot of damage from Afterlife. And okay, that did not quite bring Lifesteal down, but low enough. Legion Commander once again will duel, but False Promise comes through. The RP on 3! In the back! Yoku in the bits of it all with the AoE damage from the Clave. And this is a disaster. hestejoe is still alive and kicking. But with no Chronosphere, Shadow Fiend can buy back. He will have to if they want to hold the space. I mean, they still got 3 of these heroes. Now they lost hestejoe as well. Ace now.
On
Well,
Ace.
all hope on him, but first the bash more or less.
Hurricane
Another
Bucket
slow. He will fall. Just
It's
gonna
gonna
give
be
up the
a
tracks.
buyback,
It's a late buyback. Might still be able to do it here on Undershock with a couple raises, a couple right clicks, Shadow Blade coming through. There it is. Okay, they're holding on to the Rags, barely. Unless Yoku just goes YOLO.
That they went back to defend it. They're looking for something on their own. They do have a Shiva's Guard on the Magnus as well.
Oh, this could be big. Ace is sitting around here. Same for Noya and gets
the
2
double
of them! And right back into it. hestejoe with another Chronosphere, but meanwhile the back duel comes through.
Oh, the Abyssal!
How's Ace still alive? I'm not
Good
sure. There's a
and good
Chronosphere
question.
now. False Promise, bit of a turnaround. A little bit too late here. I guess they still get the Rubik. They might get Always Wanna Fly if hestejoe wants to commit a little bit more, but Yoku and Undershock ready to help his friend out. They will finish off the Void, and now Baby Knight looking to try and maybe get something, but Io being healed up by his friends.
Imperial
Stands that, and the turnaround is real. Undershock just punches him with a hammer. The rise, well, he will fall. All of us overall, very good win for friends.
The damage output on Imperial's side is so minimal though. Oh, Baby Knight. No, they do have an Abyssal as well. If they had a detection here, that might have been a dead Baby Knight. He has to be careful about this. Sure, they do have. He has a Lincoln's, but he can trigger it with just open wounds.
But Lincoln's was triggered here as well. Now, okay, this is it though. No real big damage done, and that was just a
Baby
real hit
Knight,
to
no.
break it. Oh, Baby Knight will fall in the midst of all that. No buyback. It's only Ace now that can do anything. But he doesn't have another static link available. Undershock, well, it's just being chipped away at slightly. Okay, the Wisp just Colorado no damage at this point. But Yoku still very much feels at home here in this base.
Rubik's back in the game. That's how long they've been fighting now.
Maybe a bad idea to just use spells on the Razor. No, he will also fall, but doesn't really
He's
matter.
back up in 7 seconds.
Yeah. Friends have
And I think they
done
want to go
so
for this.
much.
With the Legion back in this game as well. I think they're going to go for this, yeah. Look at them. Smart
Sentries
sentry placement, though.
Shark still keeping out, slightly on the outside of it. How about to show himself? The blinked duel, not quite coming out here thanks to the 4-star from Ace. It's BKB
Got
down,
the
but
Rax,
it's
though.
also Rax, all the friends were really looking for. That is the RP, onto one, now the shot comes out.
the False
hestejoe,
Promise.
nice False Promise here, they're still doing enough damage.
Yeah, they're going to
That duel, maybe a bit premature, so they're not going to get the damage, I believe. No, barely not. Almost like a millisecond, but I think this game is over actually.
Yeah.
Maybe not still dead for 30 seconds. Void for another 60, and Ace sitting at 9, 10, and 10. Maybe if they can get another kill, they can make it a round scoreline, but that's all they can hope for at this point.
Oh, that's a lasso.
So
They have the
Ace
damage.
with the damage steal here. Yoku still looking for a target. No control though with the Legion being down and Unshock. Well,
Oh, they don't have
do have the
any in
dust.
this section. Oh.
There it is.
Alright, there they have. Alright.
Still holding on. A low probability at this point here, considering how well friends have been playing this late game scenario. There it is. Link Lasso. Decent enough start, especially considering that he does not have the Aegis right now. But yeah, it comes back to the fact that they cannot actually kill him. They just can't.
It was a kind of cute attempt, but like I said, they can't really kill him.
Baby Knight just dancing. Oh, relocate back.
Alright.
Finishes off the Io. Yoku, now he's dropping low. And
Yes, the
he
Aegis
will
though.
die. Yes, the Aegis will come right back. They still have the Chronosphere though. They did not have to use it just yet. They just have to be careful not to be setting
the
themselves
force
up
misses.
for an RP. And it's actually just a secure out. Ace still
That's
alive,
Joe.
kicking though. There it is. The Chronosphere onto the lifesteal just to kite him around here. As they now find out that Undershock's still in the mix of all of it. He's still holding on to her up. He can still eat the cheese. We'll do that now. Just to lace off even further as the rest of the team just dealing with Faceless Void. Finally brought down the Chronosphere subpar. Undershock barely able to cancel that one. But hey, look at this space created. Afterlife just takes the melee racks like a little rat.
Yep. And
Now Baby Knight,
Baby Knight has
he's
to
in
be careful.
trouble.
Oh, this is mega creeps.
Yeah, there it is. Another
That's some
Chronosphere,
stolen
this time
Chronosphere.
from Rubik! Ace caught in the middle of that, but Rise got the false promise off, so he will survive just a little bit longer. There's the RP now, finally! 3 Ace forced up back into it. Not down should follow up immediately, but now Afterlife comes in. Same for Yoku, all the way in the middle of that. And still holding on. Barely. And they will fight Yoku. Those, there it is. That's a bit of crazy damage right there.
Hey,
They might kill Undershock, force stuff forward, a couple of right clicks here and there. All of a sudden, most of the friends are dead. Most of them are buyback though, so... and they're up against Mega Creeps. This is still...
were forced into situations where they needed to execute it almost perfectly. Glyph is still up. They don't even need to force this.
No fear. You can slow down here with the Diffusal Blades and another charge. Should get rid of
blade.
that if they needed to, but then just wait. Get some extra damage through, so... well,
Oh,
that's
but
a
the
bit of
relocated
freebie.
to the
Oh,
waist.
Ace! He dies to it as well. He last comes through, relocate back out.
That's a free kill.
Oh, man.
And I think, yeah, Imperial have to go back now and defend their base.
Don't get a chance? Okay, 2 ships
Oh no,
at night.
are they gonna... Does nobody have a gem?
Finds Rise. Undershock might just be tempted to go for this here. Not seeing Baby Knight there. 4 heroes around. That's a
no!
Baby Knight! Runs right into it!
Oh no!
Oh, could have been so good. Now the RP, plenty of right click damage to the BKB. Baby Knight falls. And this is all over.
Amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, GG's called. Great game
Oh,
from friends, honestly. Undershock, my personal MVP of this game.
Oh,
He
yeah.
you know, they put a Bat Rider into his lane, and he is still